Hi everyone, now I've got quite a libertarian approach when it comes to doing my makeup tutorials. I tend to do makeup tutorials that are slightly off-key. So I thought I'd change it up a bit today. I'm going to do something that's a bit more in the limelight and a bit more current. So I'm going to do Jennifer Lopez in her music video to Feel the Light, which is featured on the soundtrack to the new Dreamworks picture Home, starring Rihanna and Jim Parsons. Now Jennifer has several different looks in this music video, and I'm going to do the purpley blue eye. The reason I'm doing that is because A, I think it's my favourite of all the looks, and B, I think most people will go for the sparkly, pretty makeup that she wears, which isn't really for me. Don't get me wrong, it looks absolutely beautiful on her, but I don't think it's really for me, so I'm going to do the purple smoky blue eye. So we're going to be working with a lot of colour today. Now in the video, Jennifer had that unrealistically perfect Disney princess-like skin. She probably had a bit of help with computers with regards to that, but obviously I can't achieve that. But I'm going to use a good foundation, so hopefully I can get close to it. I'm using Illamasqua Skin Based Foundation. And I'm going to get that on. Okay, so I've worked that all into the skin, and now I'm just going to leave the base for the time being. I'm not even going to conceal, because I'm going to do the eyes next. And then if there's any fallout, because there's still got foundation on it, I can just wipe it away. So I'm going to do the eyes next, and then after I've done the eyes, I'm happy with them, I'm going to powder, conceal, and all that jazz. Okay, the brows. Brows are pretty normal, just nicely brushed and filled in. So I'm going to use, to fill in, I'm going to use eyebrow pencil by Rimmel in black brown, because I've got dark brows. And to brush them, I've got a brow set by MAC, and this is in Show Off, and it's dark brown. There you are. So just want the brows nice and neat, almost not cartoonish, but almost like Disney princess-ish. Even though the film's not Disney, but you know what I mean. Now when it comes to adding colour on the eyes, I always will add a base of some sorts. It's a purple eyes, so I'm going to use a purple base. I've got Makeup Forever Aqua Cream. And contour, I'm going to use this pencil here, which is by Rimmel. It's a soft Kohl called Sable Brown. Any brown will do. Under highlight, which is going to go just here, I'm going to use a highbrow pencil. I like to use pencils for bases just because it saves on brushes, and also you can sort of dexterity, it's just easier. So it doesn't have to be too neat or too intense, because this is just the base. Just make sure you take the purple underneath onto the lid, the contour shade into the contour, and then highlight just underneath the brow, just there. The purple I'm going to use on top is from it's from Yaby. These colours here, and I'm going to use this one here, which is Purple Elephant. I'm going to take this onto the lid. I'm going to bring it quite far up. Jaylee brings it really high up, and she has the eyes to do that. If I do that, I think I'll look a bit drag. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit, but not as much as what she does. And just whatever's left on the brush, I'm just dragging it out as far as I can take it. I'm just taking a soft brush just to soften around the edges. I'm using a Real Techniques Base Shadow brush, but any brush will do, as long as it's small and soft. Okay, need to add some highlight to the lid, so just pick white eyeshadow. Any white will do. I'm going to use Diamond Eyes by Sugar Pill, just because it's the closest one to hand. And we're going to pop this white onto the ball of the socket, nowhere else. So it's better to dab rather than to sweep. And then, just because I'm going to just use it just because it's right next to it, Elemental Chaos, which is a slightly deeper purple. I'm going to use that, not too much, but just into the crease, really just to give contrast to the highlighted bit. Okay, I'm going to move on to a blue next, and not the blue in the waterline. I'm going to use a different blue. I'm going to use a dark blue. This is a denim blue by Rimmel. This is going to be on the top lash line. I couldn't see too well, but it did look like she had a slight blue, dark blue tint on her lash line. I'm going to take this onto the bottom lash line, but not on the waterline. I'm going to go just below the waterline here, almost brushing the lashes. Okay, now for that blue in the waterline. Now, it's the most focal point of the makeup, I think. It's the first thing you notice when you look at it. So you want quite a strong blue. It's nothing fluorescent. So I'm going to use Berry Super Soft Eye Crayon. I'm a little bit worried this might not be enough, so I might use some other products on top of it. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to put this into the waterline. Okay, I think that'll do for now. I think I might add a little bit more on top of that later. I'm going to do the lashes. Now. Okay, for the lashes, I'm going to curl them. On top, I'm going to put a black mascara called Rimmel Scandaleyes Volume Flash, and on the bottom I'm going to put a blue mascara by Estee Lauder, and it's called Sapphire. Now Jennifer wore false lashes in this look. Well, I'm pretty sure she did. I'm going to use corner lashes actually. These custom made ones, which is basically an old pair of lashes that I've cut. So I'm going to put these onto the outer corner of my eye. So I'm going to take my brush, my foundation brush, and just underneath just take off any fallout. Okay, I'm going to move on to the face now. I'm going to use a blusher. This is a Flamingo by Sleek, and I'm going to conceal just where I need to conceal. This is just a Rimmel Hide the Blemish concealer. Then just moving on to Pressed Powder by MAC. I'm going to set all this in using a Real Techniques buffing brush. Actually, what I'm doing now, because these lashes are annoying me, because I think they look a bit too cartoonish, is I'm taking some individual little diddy lashes, like that. And I'm going to stick them along my natural lash line to make the lashes kind of blend in. Okay, on the lips I'm going to use this product from Revlon, and it's the Moisture Stain, and it's in Passion. But first I'm going to line it with a purple lip liner, some Barry M, it's number 11. So this has been my Jennifer Lopez inspired tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed. I know it's a little bit dramatic, but of course you can turn it down as much as little as you want to. Hope you have a nice day or night if you're one of those insomniacs who just binge watches YouTube videos up until 3 AM. Whatever you're doing, hope you have a nice day, night, evening, and I will see you all very, very soon. Ciao!